Hello TikTok. Let me give you guys some useful information real quick. I'm glad this thing started because that's why this truck coming back now. But from a business aspect of trucking, like let's just say you trying to figure out if you want to lease a truck or if you want to finance a truck. That will depend on you and everybody else because everybody else has different goals. So let's just say you want to be a one-man operation. You would do probably good with financing a truck because most likely, especially if you do local, regional, or even if you do OTR, it depends if you get your truck brand new or used. It's so many things that go into it, but regardless, you know, it's not as bad as if it's a one-man operation. But if your goal is to run a fleet to where you want to have a fleet of drivers, they got something called, it's not they, but it is something called turn and burn. Turn and burn is a term that most owner operators, I wouldn't be surprised if couriers, you know, big companies use the word. But turn and burn is where, like, you see this mileage right here? That's 671,388 miles. Yeah, that's when it's about to start. And it's already having issues. There was another freight line I just got out of before I got into this that had like 700 and something thousand. And it was having issues like bad air leaks. They would fix the air leaks and couldn't find all the air leaks. It had suspension issues, the water pump, it was just all kind of stuff. But typically, turn and burn is where owner operator or courier, when their trucks get past 500,000 miles, they turn that truck in. Majority of these couriers and owner operators is just a smaller scale of what they call mega couriers. Mega couriers when you got 100 or more trucks. If you got 100 or more trucks, you a mega courier. But most mega couriers and some owner ops that choose to lease for this reason, once they get to 500,000 miles, they turn and lease. Most likely they're leasing their trucks. So typically if you're leasing a truck, most likely they want you to turn the truck back in after 500,000 miles and get another one. It really depends on the terms. It depends if you got a 5-year lease, a 3-year lease, and within those terms, you can decide to either keep the truck, buy it out with a balloon payment. No balloon. If it got a balloon payment, you got to really read the contract when they come to a lease. But yeah, if I was to get a fleet, no, anything past 500,000 miles, I'm about to turn and burn it. Meaning that I'm about to turn this truck. Like, I already turned it. I got the money out of it. That's the word turn. I got the money out of it. Now it's time to burn it and get another one. So let's turn and burn. Now, if I know I'm going to be regional or local, then yeah, I'll finance a truck. Because most likely, by the time you get to that point, you know, who going to be OTR anyway, especially if you're a one-man operation. Not unless you like being out there, but you still ain't going to gather a whole lot of miles with one person. But when you got a fleet, those miles rack up quick. Those miles, like, if you're really running your truck, because obviously you got the truck to make money. If the wheel's not rolling, you're not making no money. So eventually you're going to have to get rid of it. Because so it just makes sense. It's just my opinion. In my opinion, it makes sense to turn and burn if you got drivers. You're going to have to, because it's running all the time, and eventually you're going to run it into the ground. You could save $30,000, $40,000 for an overhaul, because normally when it gets to 1,000,000 miles, it really depends on had it before you. If you got to use, you want to have to rebuild the engine or replace the engine. You're going to have to do some framework. You're going to have to, do some suspension parts. It ain't no telling. There ain't no telling the damages that other drivers might end up putting on it. So there's a lot that go into it. It ain't no, I want to be the owner operator. I'm about to buy me a truck. Yeah, you better figure out what you want to do. Is you going to finance it or you going to lease it? Either way, good luck to you, my friend. 'Cause I'm about to turn this truck in now because it's having so many issues. So let's see what they got. All right, let's go check in. Look at this. Oh, here she comes. She's fast too. I need to train her to be some type of dog. You know, German Shepherds are working dogs. Look at her little boyfriend. She got a midget boyfriend. He love his big girlfriend. He tries to climb that Amazon. Go ahead with your bad self. I see you. All right, well. Look. You know damn well you can't handle all that. You can't even. I tell you, dog will be a dog. Some people should know about that. But you guys have a beautiful day. Until next time, y'all have a great day. Deuces.